risking a potential lawsuit by telling y'all this right now. But screw it, this video better pay off or I'm screwed. So here goes nothing. This incident involving a pregnant woman took place last year. It actually happened exactly around this time. If this ain't a sign, I don't know what is. Let me give y'all a breakdown. I commute to college. Why? Because I'm not falling for the trap and paying thousands just to live in a beat down dorm, get drunk, and party. I've done all that living like 15 minutes away, and it just wasn't my thing. Plus, if I lived on campus, these animations wouldn't exist, so you're welcome. It was around 3:30 on a Tuesday afternoon. I remember this vividly because I had to go home and finish my chemistry lab report. If any of you have taken chemistry in college and you've had labs and lab reports, you know the pain and anguish that comes with doing these. Y'all kids in high school sitting back saying, chemistry isn't that hard. All you need to know is the elements and the periodic numbers. You're stupid. Walter White, Heisenberg, yeah, that's college chemistry. Until you can make meth, don't talk to me. Not saying I can make meth, just in case the police listening, you know what I'm saying? Hey, smash that like button and that subscribe button, or whatever happened to me in this video is gonna happen to you too. Let's get back into it. So after bio lectures, I hopped in my car and started my journey home. I'm in the car dreading every single second of my life. Hopefully, this content creation pays off. I'm a very aware driver. I know my surroundings. That's why I keep my head on a swivel so I don't get hit with that nickel, if you know what I'm saying. I'm driving behind a white Nissan Sentra. That car is seared into my memory. And after this video, you'll know why. I'm not thinking too much of it. I'm just cruising down, and from somewhere, I hear a loud horn. It cut through the music and everything. I look to my left for a split second. I collided with a Nissan. That was my first accident, or first time causing an accident. That's how fast life comes at you. Within a split second, the blink of an eye, everything you know can change. There I am, in the middle of the road. My front squashed. The Nissan in front of me is not moving. Ah, man, what have I done? I'm trying to find my phone to call my dad. I look up and the Nissan just took off. I'm thinking, why would you take off? I caused the accident. But hey, I ain't complaining. Works out for me. I tried to start my car up again, and after a couple of tries, it finally turned on. I drove into the nearest neighborhood. While I'm pulling up, I see this white woman in her car crying. I'm like, that's weird. That ain't my problem though. I waited in the neighborhood until my dad pulled up. He asked what happened. I told him the whole shabash, blah blah blah. I hit the Nissan and it took off. Did you call the police? No, why? Should I call them? No. If the Nissan took off, don't call the police. I will take your car to the mechanic and get it fixed. This Dominican man pulls up and starts taking pictures of the front of my car. How do I know he was Dominican? I don't know. He just looked Dominican. Could have been Puerto Rican. Who knows? Can I help you? I said, can I help you? What? You hit my wife. She's in there crying. My dad isn't one to get into fights, but if he did fight that man, boy, I'll tell you one thing. His wife is gonna have something to cry about. And me trying to defuse the situation and save this man's life, I pull my dad away and I explain to the guy what happened. I did not know your wife was part of the accident. I hit a white car and it took off. That's all I know happened. I'm sorry your wife was part of that. If y'all call the cops, that's cool. We can handle it. But let me go check the back of a car for damages. Where's the damage? The car looks fine. There's no scratches, no dents, nothing. Is this woman okay? Like, are all the lobes in her brain functioning as intended? Cause ain't no way. The cops came and I explained to them what happened. That ain't snitching, I'm just letting y'all know. Then 2 fire trucks and 2 ambulances pull up. They escort the woman out the car. And when I tell you, bro, she's giving them a show. Dramatic as ever. She's still trying to cry with no tears. The AMT pulls up and asks me if I'm okay. Do I want to go to the hospital? I'm like, for what? I'm fine. Plus, I'm not gonna get charged $3,000 just for ibuprofen. She explains to me that the lady is currently pregnant and is being sent to the hospital. I said, pregnant? Ain't no bump. She just fat. In my defense, no body shaming. She was pretty wham. We left the scene and I didn't think too much of it. Then a few days later, my parents are gonna drop the news on me like it was nothing. By the way, the woman, she is suing you. And that is how I got sued by a pregnant woman. If I'm being honest with you, I think she heard the accident, right? And was like, oh my God, let me be a Karen and get involved in this. I haven't heard anything about the lawsuit, but if anything happens, I'll let y'all know. And if I'm gone for a while, they got your boy.